agenda in this case. Meanwhile, in a stunning and I think irresponsible move yesterday, the president blindsided his Secretary of Defense, National Security Advisor, people on the outside who have been advising him like General Jack Keane, as well as his State Department, and decides he is going to immediately evacuate 2,000 troops, and the State Department's already packing their bags. We are leaving Syria.
Well, look, Brian, but should anybody in Congress or anywhere else be surprised?
Yes.
Didn't the president? Why? The
totally irresponsible.
The president said in the campaign over and over again, I'm bringing them home. He said it in recent months.
But when?
Yeah.
Well, why is he? Nobody thinks that
when
ISIS.
Is a good time?
Nobody thinks ISIS is defeated. Nobody who understands, who was born after 2000, who sees what's happened after 9/11, understands. And by the way, Brett McGurk, his personal envoy, just made a speech last week saying that ISIS is there. They're still a factor. They're far from defeated. There's 30,000 there. ISIS, Al Qaeda, Al Shabaab have a main goal: hit us here at home. That's why we fight them there. This gives Syria to Iran, who are high-fiving, to Turkey, who talked to the president 2 days ago, and Russia. They are the most elated. Excuse me, Hezbollah also. We are giving Syria over, and there's some stunning news. In the Washington Post, there's been 39 tribal leaders killed in Mosul by ISIS leaders over the last month. They are surgically taking out all those people that forced them out of Iraq and that have forced them out of Syria. The president might have moved them away from their land, but they've just dispersed temporarily. The Kurds are frightened. They did all our fighting, and now we're abandoning them. What does that say for future allies?
Many people had concerns about this mission from the beginning, though, because the objective wasn't made clear. They're coming out and saying there was no congressional approval. And also, would a it was the goal to get rid of Assad, and if they did get rid of Assad, would a post-Assad regime be more favorable to the United States or not?
Listen, only focus on ISIS and Al Qaeda, Islamic extremism in the region, to killing off the Kurds, wiping out our success in Iraq. We had success against ISIS because the president changed the rules of engagement, made it a focus. We had success. It wasn't a victory. Lindsey Graham, Bob Corker, Senator Klobuchar, but anyone who goes there understands this, and the president blindsided the State Department, the Defense Department in doing this.
He probably should have had
why
more
have
preparation
advisors?
Yeah,
well, he should have had more preparation, but the fact is he's had more gains against ISIS than any other president.
It's temporary.
Right?
These guys melt away.
So,
you need a
If it's
president.
temporary, we're going to stay there forever?
Ed, listen, is there a big push to get us out of South Korea? Is there a big push to get us out of Europe? If we move out of Europe, then Russia moves forward. If we move out of there, in comes Iran, more comes Russia. And what happened last time when President Obama pulled our troops out after Iraq? What happened? We had to fight our way back in and reestablish
Iraq, you're talking about way more than 2,000 troops, right?
Well, in Iraq, there's 5,000. In 2,000 in Syria. Combined, they've managed to do a very good job pushing back on ISIS.
But why are you surprised? The president said this in the campaign.
Stunning. Because why have a defense?
He said we're bringing the boys home.
Oh, he wants to bring back. He
could be wrong, but he promised the American people he was going to do it.
He is doing exactly, if not worse, than President Obama did.
This is worse than blurring the red line. The other wing of the Republican Party, the Mike Lees, the Rand Pauls, the Libertarian wing of the have come out and said, listen, you can't. The points that Ed is articulating that you can't stay there forever are accurate to some, and also the notion that, yes, during the campaign, I have to tell you, I have a libertarian streak in my blood a little bit, and when he talked about not wanting to be the policeman of the world, that did appeal to a lot of people. You have to remember, too, Trump is looking forward to re-election, and he's saying, you know what, I don't only need the base, but I need some of these people in the middle.
Well, let me ask you, Jedediah, what good is re-election if you go ahead and give Syria to Iran, lose Iraq again? Look at this stunning news. They are reforming. Everyone, this is according to our friends the Kurds, everyone is upset, sad, and afraid. Most who spoke to Fox News afraid to using their names. The Kurds did the fighting, we did the backing, we did the strategizing. Now when we try to go back in there and reestablish ourselves, the big difference is the Russians, because President Obama sat on his hands, the Russians came in and filled the void. We established that area, started protecting the Kurds, pushing back on ISIS, and now we pull back, they come back. They're not gone.
But you're assuming that we're handing Syria to Iran without noting as well that this president stood up to Iran and pulled out of the nuclear deal. Pulled out of the nuclear deal.
What message?
President Obama was handing them cash. Is that a better idea? Let's hand Iran cash.
We're doing the same thing. We are allowing them to to reestablish themselves in a region. The counterbalance that this president has provided is dissipated.
But when
and the al-Qaeda threat is reforming. Anyone who tells you different will be sitting on this couch in a year talking about the reformation of ISIS and the brutal decimation of that region and our allies in the area.
When he articulated those points, though, about not staying there forever and about bringing those troops home, those were points that were very popular with the American people.
Who cares about popular? It's about keeping America safe.
Because people feel like these things have no end, and that's the idea. And if you're going to have troops stationed there, they want to know a long-term goal. They want to know what the objective is. They want to plan because it's our men and women out there.
They got the objective: destroy the caliphate and make sure Iran, Hezbollah,
which could potentially go on forever.
As you can see, a lot of people fired up about this. What do you think? Friends at FoxNews.com. We'll be talking about it all morning.
There's a lot of